You know, it was a tough fight for you against Jeremy Stephen. How do you analyze Jeremy?
Yeah, he's a tough dude. It's exactly what I expected is what I got from him. And he hits hard, kicks hard. I felt it a little bit, but we got the job done.
When they went to the judges, I mean, did you feel that you had it locked in? Was there? I mean, it's always when you're going to the judges, there's always that question mark. Was anything looming for you as you were waiting those scores to be read?
No, not at all. I know I won. I even thought I won that second round the way I bounced back, almost had a finish with the guillotine and some good ground and pound. But yeah, 2-1, I'll take it.
Frankie, talk to us about your strategy going into the fight and if it played out how you expected there in the octagon.
Yeah, my strategy is always the same. I'm going to throw a lot of punches, look to beat guys to the punch, looking to take them down, look for finishes on the ground, some ground and pound. I think I covered all 3 bases today.
Well, you got it done. Let's talk about what's next for you. Big fight coming up between Anthony Pettis and Max Holloway. This takes you a step closer now to another chance, another opportunity at the featherweight title. How are you feeling and how far off do you feel?
Yeah, I feel I'm always knocking on that door, and that's always my goal. I haven't lost sight of wanting to be a champion again and hold the belt. So, we just got to see what happens, see how the division unfolds, and, I guess just see what happens,
How important was it for you tonight to get a win, though, after coming off the loss in the interim title fight with Aldo, so that, you are still in contention?
Yeah, I mean, you're only as good as your last fight. In my last fight, I didn't have the best performance, so I know I needed a rebound here, and I definitely wanted to do it at home, and, in the Garden. I consider it's home. I'm in Jersey, but it's our backyard.
It was indeed, and there was so much support for you out there. People were chanting your name, Frankie, Frankie, Frankie. Did that lift you? Just describe the atmosphere.
It does. I definitely felt the love from the crowd, and it's definitely a lot better than getting booed, that's for sure.
How were the last 24 hours for you, Frankie? We spoke to you after the weigh-ins. It seemed that you just wanted to get to the fight, get into the octagon. Was it a slow 24 hours just waiting for this fight to actually come? And did you put any more pressure on yourself than a typical fight?
As soon as you weigh in, that time flies, believe it or not. And, at times you think it takes forever, but, you're here before you know it. And, here we are doing the post-fight interview. So, I wanted this one bad, probably more so than anyone. But I put pressure on myself, whether it's my first fight, my last fight, my 30s fight. You know what I mean? So I'm going to always put a lot of pressure on myself. So tonight was no different.
Frankie, how do you feel about the fact that the interim belt and the featherweight title belt are held by 2 men, Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo, who we're not entirely confident or sure will necessarily fight again at featherweight? I mean, obviously Aldo's talking about his contract and McGregor's in 3 divisions at the moment.
Yeah, who knows, really. It's tough to speculate, and I'll just let things pan out, see the way it goes, and then I'll make my decisions based on that.
Frankie, just last one. This is now the second time you and Eddie have been on the same card. Is that an ideal scenario? Do you like these cards where both of you're peaking for the same card? Is it a lot having both of you and spreading your coaches around?
No, not really, man. Our coaches do a phenomenal job. I think we have the best team in the world. Me and Eddie are both selfless guys, and I think if anything, we motivate each other to go in there and, work hard and get the job done.
And being so close to home now, how do you celebrate?
I'm going to go home and sit in a hotel room with my friends and family. I'm not a big party guy, so I'm going to have my close ones around me and celebrate with them.
A big congratulations from us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks very much.